All right, guys, if you want shirt-hugging huge arms, then you need to watch the rest of this video. Now, if you're somebody that does endless bicep curls and endless tricep pushdowns and sees no progress in the gym, then it's because you haven't mastered these two main exercises, which of course are the weighted chin up and the weighted dip. These two movements are key, yet they get overlooked in today's training with everyone doing 50 sets on biceps of all these different curls with length and range, shorten range and all this stuff when we've forgotten the basics. Let's head to the gym and let's go over these movements in more detail. We're now in the gym. Was planned to be topless, but it's freezing. The two biggest exercises, the best movements that you can do if you want to build your arms is a weighted dip and a weighted chin up. Now, I'm gonna go over dips, okay? So any dip bars are fine. You just need parallel dip bars. I've got this lovely little setup here. You can have them where you put them into the rack, anything. But you wanna move obviously away from bench dips at some point and bring yourself to normal dips. When you are dipping, think, it's a great tricep builder. It's great for your pressing. It's great for your shoulders as well. If you're good at dipping, you can do 20, 30, 40 kilo dips, which isn't that difficult to do. You're gonna end up with great triceps. There's a couple of things to think about when dipping. You wanna tuck your elbows in, very similar to a press. When you're pressing out here, it's very pec dominant. With your dips or any pressing, if you're pressing here, it's very tricep dominant. The closer that elbow gets to the body, the more tricep you're gonna recruit. In terms of depth and how deep you wanna go, everybody's different. So with me, as I bring myself into this position, I can bring myself down fairly deep. Not everybody can. Like for me, I can sit nice and deep in here with zero shoulder pain. Now, pec involvement and tricep involvement. The more I lean forward, the more chest I'm gonna recruit. The more I stay upright, the more triceps I'm gonna recruit. They both work. So guys, we wanna get as good as possible at these, and they're gonna blow up your triceps. And in the meantime, they're also gonna blow up any pressing you have. It's gonna make you a better dumbbell presser, overhead presser, the upper body squat. That's what this is. In terms of weight progressions here, and where we put this in your workout, I run a push-pull legs, off, upper, off, repeat. And I'll dip in my push workout, and I'll dip in my upper body workout. It's two very important days for me. And this here, it's so easy to progress. So I'll warm up, and obviously you get to a point where you go, maybe you can do 8 reps, 10 reps, then you add a 2.5 kilo weight, then you add a 5.5 kilo weight, and you get to a point where you just get good at dipping. It's a very easy movement to progress. Again, I have no dip belt. This is 22.5 kilos. Cross my legs, it sits nicely in my legs. Very, very easy. And remember guys, tempo as well. So this is 22.5 kilos. Watch the form, watch the tempo. My elbows sit tucked. Press into this top position. Control, deep, press. Deep, press.
Cause through the drama, I can always depend on my mama. And when it seems that I'm hopeless, you say the words that can get me back in focus. When I
This is 8,
to keep me happy, there's no limit to
9, 10. So it sets your chest on fire, sets your arms on fire. That was an easy 10. Normally what I do is probably 30 kilos for 6 to 8, 25, 8 to 10, and maybe like a 20 for 12 to 15, depending on the day. Honestly, the best upper body movement there is, and I'll show you the pump you get from it. This is pumped now. As you can see, straight away my chest fills out, my triceps. It is such a good exercise to blow up this whole front line of your body. So if you're not good at dipping, that's the movement for you. Get good at dipping anywhere from that 6 to 15 rep range. Add weight over time, and your upper body will thank you. All right, guys, the next movement is the weighted chin up. Which grip you use is the grip that feels most comfortable for you. When you're trying to build your arms, the hand placement and the pull down is important. You want to be somewhere in this plane. So for me, my best grip is probably a neutral grip or a supinated grip. If you are a beginner, you want big arms and you're heavy, you have to focus on losing body fat as well. So a lot of people, you're going to be working on a pull down. Again, the same thing, a neutral grip pull down at shoulder width here. From there, you could bring yourself into an assisted chin up where you have your knees on a pad. From there, you move to a chin up, okay? Full range of motion, guys. So I'm going to show you a weighted set of 15 kilos and we'll see how we do. Again, set up. I don't have a belt, who cares? Put it in between your legs and go. Watch how easy it is for me to get this weight in position. Boom, in between my legs, done. 1, 2. Now not to embarrass myself. Down. That's 8 reps with 15 kilos. I'll now rest a bit. I'll probably do 8 to 10 reps of 10 kilos, maybe a set with 5 kilos and maybe a bodyweight set. That's my triceps and biceps done. And then I go into my arm workout where I'll focus on curls in the lengthen range, hammer curls, supersets, drop sets. Make this stuff your bread and butter. If you can't do chin-ups, lose weight and focus on a pull down. If you can't do dips, start with bench dips, move to pressing dips, and then move to parallel bar dips. Once you can add weight to these 2 movements, they will blow up your arms more than any movement ever in the gym. All right, guys, quick summary for any beginners out there. Chin-ups and dips. The goal is to move to a weighted chin-up, okay? If you can't do chin-ups, you do pull downs. You start with pull downs. First of all, lose weight if you can't even do that. Then move to pull downs. Then we move to an assisted chin up. Not a banded chin up, an assisted chin up. Then eventually we move over to regular chin ups. Even if you're doing sets of 2, then sets of 3, 3 sets of 5. Eventually you want to get to a point where you can do a heavy weighted set, 6 to 8, 10, 15, 20 kilos. Then 10 kilos, so 8 to 10, and then maybe a body weight set for 10 to 15. If you can do that, your back, I hope my back looks good right now, will look pretty good. Remember, a lot of the time with chin-ups, it's losing body fat, okay? Now, onto the dip. The goal is to get good at dipping with the elbows tucked, okay? Not just do tricep pushdowns. We start with bench dips. You then move to a machine dip. You then move to parallel bar dips, as I just showed you. You start with your body weight, same principle. Move into weighted dips so you can do 3 weighted sets. It's that simple, guys. Yes, arms are important. Yes, curls are important. Yes, tricep pushdowns are important. I do all of these things. But if you're a beginner, and most of my audience is on this channel, you need to master the basics, okay? And then one more thing here, guys. As you can see, once you've started, the pump you get through your upper body. If you can't do weighted chin-ups, guys, even if you just do body weight, 10 sets of 2, 20 reps overall, then do 12 sets of 2, just work your way up. Like what I've decided to do today is I'm going to do 50 chin-ups. So I did 8 reps, I'll probably do 8 reps now, then probably 7 or 8 reps, and then I'm just going to do bodyweight sets of 5 or 6, and then go into my arm training. I swear, people sleep on this stuff because they're hard. People would rather do a slow single arm pull down with 18 kilos because bodybuilders talk about it and think, oh yeah, I can get my lat as short as possible. Yeah, but man, get fucking good at this. And then you can do that stuff with 50 kilos. Like basics will always be the basics. All right, boys, that is the end of this video. So the 2 most forgotten exercises out there, the weighted chin, weighted dip, get good at those. Your arms will blow up, your shoulders will blow up, your back will blow up, and more importantly, your chest will blow up. If you found this video helpful, drop this a little comment, like, whatever you want to do. If you want me to film any more videos like this, just leave a comment below and I'll keep filming them.